That's right, man. We live and lit back at it. Shout out to everybody tuned in on Facebook, YouTube, and of course IG Live from now on our behind the scenes cam. Make sure that you following us at Reec Radio and following our social media personal pages at Reec Swiney and my beautiful co-host. What's up, Bevie?
Aquí nomás. Just happy to be here.
No, you got a lot of fans on my page.
Hi, amigos. ¿Cómo están?
That's what's up. All right, man. Listen, Bevie has a story. Before we get into our show, we got a great show lined up for you today, man. Our show is going to consist of a very special guest, Pastor Dwight Button Jr., who is a author. He's done a lot of things. So we're going to talk to him. We're definitely going to talk it up with him, all right? But first and foremost, we have to find out about Bevie's little trip.
It was quite the experience. You guys have to know. Gotta tell you.
Talk to me, Bevie, because you on a Hobbit trip. I've never heard of these types of things. So
yeah,
you gotta like kick it with real life hobbits. That's what happened.
Well, I was hoping there was hobbits there, but they weren't. Okay, but there was a lot of land. There was everything but hobbits. There were snakes. There was bears, coyotes.
Wait. It was bear. You saw a bear?
I didn't see the bears, but I did see a lot of proof that bears were there.
It was bear boo-boo?
Well, we went on a little hike because they had trails in the area, and yeah, I don't want my friend that I went with. She watches a lot of Alone. Oh, those. So she was looking for like all these things.
Can't stand y'all.
Yeah, and she was like, "Oh, this means that if you get a wound, make sure you get some of the tree. What is that? The sap?
Sap, yeah, tree sap. Okay.
We gotta put out. I mean, she was telling me all the survival things. I was so happy I went with her.
So you can tell like if you were going north or south. Was it like real cutout trails, or y'all just was?
No, there were trails, like actual trails, thank God. But like we're in the middle of the mountains in North Carolina, okay? So I was gonna get lost. I turned around, I was like, I cannot be doing this.
Did you have to like hike to the spot, or did you?
Yes.
That's crazy.
So you had to park, and then when you park, there's like a 2-minute walk to find the Hobbit house.
Yeah.
And then when you get there, like you can barely see the Hobbit house because it's like that the roof is all grass, and then like when you go around
it's like camouflage.
Yeah, camouflage.
That's crazy.
Yes. The shower was outside with cold water. The kitchen was outside. The snakes were coming inside to hang out with us. I mean, the Instagram video I made is literally Instagram versus reality because the reality was not as pleasant as my video.
That's what's up.
My video looks magical.
We want to see the magical video. Is it on your page?
It will be.
It will be. So y'all get ready. Make sure you tune in. Shout out to everybody on our behind the scenes cam at Tara Rich by Rick Ross. We see you, mama. She just dropped her name too. Greek God is checking in. I see Panda checking in. What's up? Shout out to all of you guys checking in on our behind the scenes cam. All right, so I think because you just gave us all of that, and City Slim, what's up? You just gave us all of that experience.
Yes.
You saw snakes and everything.
Oh my God, yes.
And it was in the house.
Yes.
Nope, couldn't be me.
It couldn't be me either. I was like, how am I here?
I like stuff like that though. I might have to try this Hobbit house you speak of.
You know what? I'll give you the Airbnb information. You go try that out. You won't sleep. I guarantee you that.
How many rooms was it?
It was a loft thing. So it's kind of like a tiny house.
Okay, like
actually.
a little house. And then okay.
So you go up some stairs and then everything's
I'm glad you're alive.
Man, listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, when you go, take your own blanket, take mosquito spray, take a little duster for the webs because
it's like cobwebs.
Yeah.
You was outside. Like y'all be want to go outside and you just be in the club. No, she was outside. She was in the wilderness.
See, that's what we mean when we say go outside. We outside.
Really outside.
Yeah, no Wi-Fi, literally like just in the mountains, time to reflect. So I took my my books and I was just reading and just kind of like
because there's no electricity.
About that, yeah, we took flashlights. It does mention to take flashlights, so they had the little lanterns.
You was in colonial time.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, and then the bathroom was literally a hole in the ground.
Oh, it's an outhouse.
It was an outhouse.
Thugging
it. And
you was living your best Oregon Trail life. I'm glad you didn't die of dysentery.
I am so glad too. So glad.
All right, let's go ahead and get to it. It's time to learn some Spanish. Bevie's teaching me about outside. Now I'm going to teach Bevie a little bit about Spanglish. This is where she gives me a Spanish word, and I tell her what that word means in actual Spanglish.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so your word for today is templo.
Oh, yeah. At times, you may not feel well, so you have to get a thermometer and take your temperature. Okay, temperature. In Spanglish.
El
There it is.
templo, que el templo.
Yep, that's it. That's it in Spanglish. So if I go to the doctor and they say templo, then I know I just take my temperature. I'm ready.
Exactly.
I can speak Spanglish very well. So what does it mean in Spanish?
Right. It actually means temple.
Okay, like a church or something.
Exactly.
That's what's up. That's a perfect word for today's special guest, who actually is a seventh generation pastor at a church, which we're going to go grab him in a second. We'll be right back. I want y'all to stay tuned to Reec Radio Live with me and my beautiful co-host, Bevie. We got a very special